Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, bringing you the latest exclusive breaking news, previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, New Japan, everything in between every Saturday, and interviewing all your favorite wrestlers on Wednesday. I am, of course, your host, that guy, James J, alongside the leader of Squash Squad, Kaliko Yachts.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Do do do.
And unfortunately, Scooter is no longer with us. He died of spontaneous combustion. This is a
Think of something better, please.
I could hear his voice as I say this, but yeah. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that hated Scooter Dust, and we are happy that he is no longer in your lives. But as always, we are moving on. We are wrestling with Scotty B. How are you, Scotty?
Well, hello there, John. It's great to be here on this podcast. This wrestling with the entertainment. I listen to it, every chance I get. I absolutely love it, and it's a joy, an absolute joy to be here. I am happier than Mario Lemieux and a Tim Hortons.
And we're so honored to have such a legend on the show as well. Uh, could you tell us what's coming up next for you and where we can find you on social media?
Oh, what's coming up for the great Scotty B? Well, I can tell you for sure that I will be taking the stage at New Empire Wrestling out of Truro, Massachusetts. It's a great new company, uh, uh, ran by a guy named Michael Oxmall, and he's agreed to let me mop up after. So that's always good. Uh, and uh, if you really want to come and find me, you can find me under the 495 overpass with a sign that says "Free Shrugs." Where for $1, I'll just look at you and go, "Eh." But if you want to find me on social media, uh, well, I can't exactly afford that. I'm not exactly a millionaire, but you can usually find me at the public library, uh, looking over maybe trying to get into somebody's the Facebook and do social media that way. I talk to my cousin Farouche in Kerplak, Estonia, and yeah.
And it's great that you're working again. No, and you've worked all over the world for many great companies. But
Oh,
maybe our first guest to actually wrestle in Parts Unknown. Uh, f- uh,
oh, oh my God, Parts Unknown. It's an absolute paradise. I'll tell you. I mean, seriously, love. It is. Oh God, Parts Unknown. They make the best cheese Danish you will ever eat. I mean, oh I'm getting the spilkus just thinking about it. Oh, that cheese Danish. Mwah. And of course, when in Parts Unknown, I always stay with my good friend Papa Shango.
oh,
Uh, yeah, yes. Oh, Papa Shango and I, we go way back. Oh,
has he ever
So the
pulled the rip?
cheese Danish, that was what the Ultimate Warrior was throwing up? The cheese
oh,
Danish. Now I
oh.
know.
I mean, oh, I mean, it came from Blackman's Bakery and uh, ran by a guy named Jake Blackman, and he does something to the Danish way. I think I think he uses like blue corn in the dough, so it kind of makes it black. And
Ooh,
we kind of played a little trick on good old Jim Hellwig back in 1992. Whoa, where we gave him a Danish before he went out on Superstars. Oh, Vince did not like that. Oh, good times.
now the promotion in parts are known as PUW or Pew. And you
Yeah.
even competed in the first ever Where the Hell Am I match. Can you maybe tell us about that?
Oh, the where the hell am I match? Oh my God, this is an absolute spectacle. Two guys start off on literally opposite ends of the town. There's no ring involved, and anything goes. And all you are given is a really terrible Android phone with a mobile version of. Have you ever used GeoGuessr?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it's that website where they give you a Google map,
Oh, okay.
and you have to pinpoint on the map, just where the hell you think you are. Of course, they blindfold you before this, and they dump you out of a helicopter about maybe 4 feet off the ground. Um, and then the first person to correctly identify where they are, they win the chance to. Ooh, how do I put this in a PG way? Sodomize their opponent.
Damn.
Some hardcore stuff right there.
Oh God! And think I mean that was a great 13th birthday.
Oh,
Speak.
so you've been at this for a hot minute.
Oh my God! I'm 86 years old.
So Terry Funk ain't got nothing on you. You hear that, Terry?
Terry Funk is a wee baby compared to me, and that Terry Funk, you know, he's I've forgotten more than he'll ever remember.
Damn.
And,
Just build rivalry
mm,
down.
oh my God, I could not begin to tell you the shit that went down with Terry Funk, John. Oh my God, it is John, right? It's John. I
James.
don't care.
Okay.
That's what I said, John.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, we competed in the first ever barbed wire up the ass match, and we both lost. And I've been shitting pancakes ever since.
Well, I thought we would have got into it a little later, but I mean the last match you competed in was of course the exploding barbed wire dildo match that destroyed your rectum. Um, and almost cost you your life.
Rectum damn near killed me. Um, you see,
Can you
the thing about wrestling in the barbed wire dildo matches is
exploding barbed wire dildo?
exploded. They exploded. Yes. It's not the barbed wire that's the problem. It's the girth, and there's no amount of Vaseline in the world that could prepare your sphincter for an exploding barbed wire dildo match. And, but yes, that was the last match I competed in against. I'll never forget my opponent, some dumb guy, uh, a great martial artist over in Japan there, and it was his first, so it being I'm like, I'm gonna let the new guy go over, and and then I said, you know, I got $600 with your name on it, and but I only have $2,600, so I'm going to give you the $2,600, and you give me back 2,000, and you keep that 600.
I mean, sounds like a good deal to me.
Well,
Yeah.
it was a good deal. Plus, he threw in a couple of midgets.
Midgets. Better explosion, that match or the AEW match?
Well, I mean, with regards to the AEW match, I kind of honestly thought they snuck into my bedroom and were and witnessed one of my world famous ejaculations and were mocking me. And I almost sued that Timmy Khan for because my legendary member, it can't shoot sparks. It really can't. It could shoot sparks, and it could wave a little flag and go bang. Um, Hold on for a second. Ma, would you shut the hell up? Don't make me get the horse. Yes, well hurry, gentlemen.
I mean, is everything okay there, Scott?
Nothing you need to be concerned about.
Fair enough. Flicker, you have a
It's just
question?
Where do I begin to start with a legendary figure as yourself? We did say about the exploding barbed wire match, but you need to let these people know because I feel like they disrespecting you right now. They need to know the champion. What are the championships that you've held? Because people think that you're just a mockery, that you're just this exploding dildo guy. But you've had your belts in your day. You've beat up some chumps in your day. You beat some credible guys. Spill
oh,
your tea. Spill your tea, sir.
the first ever title I won was the NWF Interglobal Continental North American South American Championship back in 1984 for the National Wrestling Federation. Promoter at the time was a man named Greg Simmons. I faced a guy named Rick Stone. He, this is a really uh, big deal. Uh, it happened in Venezuela, actually. They call it the Fracas in Caracas. Uh, that was just what, and my legendary ability to confuse gender testing has allowed me to compete for both men and women's championships. So not only have I won several men's championships in Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Denmark, I also won women's championships in South Africa, uh, Timbuktu, uh, and Nepal as well. Uh, in fact, the Dalai Lama himself came to see my match in Nepal.
Wow.
That was yeah. He in fact he stuck his Birkenstock up on the railing and I rammed a guy by the name of Jim Michaels' foot into it. I rammed his head into the foot of the Dalai Lama, who I was surprised to learn was not an actual lama.
Now, does the Dalai Lama look like he got a bunch of bodyguards with him, or he just solo dolo?
Well, it's really funny because the Dalai Lama actually has three different body doubles, so you never exactly know who you are, who the Dalai Lama you got until
Hypothetically
until
speaking,
you
was
start.
Keira Knightley one of them?
Oh, Keira Knightley. Oh, that's a loss that could steal. She can make me stand at attention. I'd like to sail her black pearl. But no, she was not. She was not there.
Oh. Well, you held the championship for 50 years. Then you lost it to Kit Bakanza. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, which led to
Okay.
a match, a month of matches with you and him flipping the championship. At the end of it, you became a record 19-time world champion, and that only happened like a couple months ago, correct?
Yes, that in fact did happen a couple of months ago. Um, in fact, it was actually in front of the only crowd at a wrestling event this year. But I'm not going to tell you where it was because then other people want to steal the area, and I'm not going to let them do that. But now I got to tell you there, buddy. Those matches against Kit Wakanza, I believe we've also a couple of times we also got married and divorced
Wow, so
as
you have
well.
an interesting relationship.
Oh, that's a really it's a really it's a really it's a really it's, a, it's actually quite a shame about the Kit Wakanza because he was very gentle in the ring. But then he also beat the ever loving shit out of me, which I absolutely love. I mean, I love it when people can beat the shit out of me. If you can beat the shit out of me, then and by God, you have me as a fan for life. Uh, but that last match, Kit went a little too far. He um he actually he actually removed my testicles, and this is my actual real voice. And I haven't been able to look at it the same. All these voices I've been doing, my stupid voice transmogrifier has been screwing up on it, and yeah, that's the reason uh, that day I basically quit after that.
I'm sorry if we brought up a sensitive topic. It's such a legendary rivalry, and you know, you and him, associate. You can't really.
If, if, if you could bring it up, I'd be lucky if anybody could bring it up. I mean, that would mean somebody would have found them. Thing is, he lost them. He lost them. They said he put them on ice, and then when we got to the hospital, he said he was hungry on the drive.
Curse him to hell.
Kalika, you have a question?
I hold on. My tears are coming down my eyes. I think that was strong, strong under you, strong. That was very strong of you to come out with all of that information. But
That's colorful.
it people should just take note that that's courage right there. That's
Absolutely.
courage. Why haven't he? Why haven't this guy got a Nobel Peace Prize? I can't tell you, but damn it, we're gonna put you. We're gonna nominate you this year.
Oh, thank you, Chico. I appreciate that very much. Very, very much.
Now you've been wrestling for 82 years. You've been champion for 50, and you're only 27. Oh, can you tell us about starting pro wrestling at such a young age?
Well, when you have Benjamin Button's disease, or you're born as an old man and you age backwards, I mean, 15 minutes ago I said I was 86, now I'm 27. That's how fast it works. And um, starting at such a young age, Diamond Dallas Page, he started at 40. So, and it is possible. I mean, uh, my cheating ex-wife girlfriend took me to a show one time and bought me the training as a Valentine's gift and the basic. And then I was having the time of my life for about a day, and then then that bitch showed up and she decided she was gonna train too. Raining on my fucking parade. Story of my life, I mean. But starting out as a rookie, I mean, they terrorize you. They beat the living shit out of you, day and night. I mean, they, one of them even took put a rag into a bottle of vodka, lit it on fire, and threw it into my car
Damn,
while I was in it.
Oh God, you've lived several lifetimes.
without a
I
doubt.
mean, um, luckily I have a very rare condition that makes all of my skin fire and flame retardant. So, joke's on them.
That's very
And
lucky.
besides, I needed a new car anyway, so I collected the insurance, and they were like, "Ha!" I was like, "Ha! Fuck you guys! You just made my life better." uh And that's when they called the police, and they said I was the one. I was the man on the grassy knoll in '63. Who, they claimed I killed Kennedy, and they arrested me without any evidence. And put it this way, being in jail, between being in jail and being in independent wrestling promotion locker room, I'd rather be in jail. They're gentler.
Seems like there's no love for Scotty B. Right, Kalika?
Yeah, but after this show, we're gonna make sure Scotty B is known all over the world as the true hero that he is. Cause
Okay.
the
I
tr-
mean, we may not, uh, we may not share beliefs. Like I know for a fact that the Earth is flat. You can all go on believing it's round. Just wait until you fall over. Don't blame me, but it's nice this is that wrestling to bring us all together.
Oh, absolutely. Can you tell us about wrestling The Rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, the Backyard Pro World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my god. Oh. So I'm thinking back when he was Pebble. And Pebble was just, I'll tell you, he attracted the ladies. I mean, she was a hunk. I mean, he was a hunk of marble, but a hunk nonetheless. And quite frankly, that might have been the greatest match I ever had. Because I believe it took place on the International Space Station.
So this was like a big deal.
Oh, it was a huge. I mean, Elon Musk, was sponsoring the event, and it was the first ever zero gravity falls count anywhere match. Um, Unfortunately, since nobody could actually stay on the ground, uh, in fact, the match is still going on. Ah! Ow! God! Ah! Get you! Ah! Ah! Oh, yeah, that should buy me some time. I've knocked him halfway to Uranus.
Alright, well, hopefully we have enough time to wrap this interview up. Thank you so much for taking time out of doing this match to, talk with us.
Oh, absolutely.
Mid match too. Mid match.
Anything for you, Susan.
Now, we love food here on Wrestling Wit. Pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
If you put pineapple on pizza, you're a Nazi.
Damn.
Plain
Strong.
I mean, you gotta be a Nazi to put pineapple on pizza. That's disgusting. I mean, it's citrus. Ooh, that bromelain and stuff. You, you might as well. You might as well just pee on your pizza. You you'll get a better flavor.
And what's your spirit Pokemon?
My spirit Pokemon. Well, funny you should ask because I used to play Pokemon a lot, and on the old Game Boy versions, I found a Pokemon that nobody else has discovered to this day, and its name is Perky Teats, and so I would say my spirit Pokemon is Perky Teats.
Alright. Kaliko, you have a colossal question you want to ask Scotty, correct?
Yeah, I mean, he's lived 16 lifetimes and had 88 billion traumas. So we have to ask if you had a soundtrack, which you should have a soundtrack of your life, sir. I feel like a movie, a biography, book, the whole 9 yards. What three songs would you pick that would best represent your life, sir?
Okay, the first would be Invincible by Pat Benatar. So it was in from one of my favorite movies, The Legend of Billie Jean, with the great Helen Slater. So pumped up about that. Movie. The second one would be. Oh, I gotta go put it in your mouth.
Classic.
Absolute classic. And I think third would have to be that old staple from Monty Python. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me.
Underrated song, without a doubt.
Sit in my face and tell me that you love me. Sit in your face and tell you I love you too.
Yeah, we're getting serenaded now, Kaliko.
I know Love Doug better watch out.
He sure does.
Hmm?
Now it's once again time for that segment.
I didn't do it.
Scotty B's Bizarre Adventure. You're a pro wrestler that goes up and down the roads. Weird, crazy, bizarre things are bound to happen. So could you maybe tell us a story that fits that description?
Okay. So, I'm making the drive down to Hampton, Virginia. And it's me, a guy named Alex Seitz, and another guy in the back named Mark Remington, who was known as Steel. And the car broke down. We were waiting for AAA to come and find us, and we noticed there were a number of chickens around, and
Actual chickens.
actual egg-laying chickens. And Mark said to Alex, I bet you $10 I can get an egg up my ass without it cracking. And then I stepped in and I said, for $5, I'll get the whole chicken in there. And so I wrapped my arms around the nearest oak tree, dropped the trowel, I got the chicken, and whoop! Unfortunately, it only got about up to the neck before it started flapping uncontrollably. And that's when they told me they didn't want to see if it could fit. They just wanted a lot of eggs. Then AAA came. They had to decapitate the chicken while it was still inside me. And every now and again, I'll just I'll interrupt, just like that. And then it left me with some sort of parasite. I have no idea.
So you
Yeah,
didn't get the
thanks.
$5.
No, I didn't get the $5. Yeah, I didn't get any eggs. Motherfuckers.
Kaliko, you have maybe one more question?
Now the chicken.
If you're gonna ask who came first, the chicken or the egg, the answer is I came first. All over the chicken.
No further questions, Jeremy.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Celebrating the 5-year anniversary of you asking me this question.
Alright. And what is a match that people should go out of their way to see that best shows off what Scotty B is all about?
If you really want to see what Scotty B is all about, then you will want to subscribe to my OnlyFans, where you get exclusive matches and tips on the Kama Sutra as well. But if you want to see a real match that tells you what Scotty B is all about, it's gotta be versus, what was his name? I can't remember his name now. Yes. Scotty B versus Joe Mintz, live from the Roman Coliseum in November 1995. Because that was the day we ended up wrestling all the way into Caesar's tomb. And basically, I used it, I guess they wouldn't call it a sarcophagus in Rome, but yeah, I basically left Joe to be mummified. Hey, yeah, that's the one you gotta see. I mean, seriously. Scotty B versus Joe Mintz, November 1995, live at the Roman Coliseum. Joe Mintz gets put into a sarcophagus and mummified.
Sounds like a good one. Now, we're nearing the conclusion of this interview. So we are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom.
She told me she was 18. But that's your son?
I'm going to throw off 8 questions. This is our speed round, our bonus round. The round we best shows off who Scotty B is all about. I'm going to ask you these 8 questions and you answer them however you see fit. Are you ready, Scotty?
Hold on. All right, mate. Let's do it. We got the voice thingamajiggy working, and yeah, I'll use this voice for the remaining 8 questions of doom.
Excluding yourself, greatest wrestler of all time.
Come on, it's got to be me.
But it's excluding yourself. Excluding.
Okay. Me from a parallel universe.
I will accept that answer. Worst wrestler of all time.
I feel like everybody usually says like Steve McMichael, but you know I gotta go with Ric Flair. Terrible, absolutely dreadful.
Your main event in WrestleMania for the World Championship. Who is your opponent?
Oh, that's easy. Barry Horowitz.
If you could come out to anyone's entrance music, past or present, who would it be?
I think I'd have to come out to Bob Backlund when he returned in 1993.
Finish the sentence. Kayfabe is.
Kayfabe is. Not worth getting crabs for.
Squash, fruit or vegetable?
Squash. It's a game.
No,
The
it's a
thing with the
food that
paddle,
people eat.
that rich white guys play. Squash. I
Oh,
don't know. If I have to choose, fine. It's a freaking vegetable. I mean, nobody's putting that fruit salad.
well, it is indeed a fruit, but you are and now
What?
in good graces with Kaliko Yachts, which means actually more. You are a part of Squash Squad, right, Kaliko?
Means everything. Means everything to me. Means everything to me.
New Japan wrestler Taichi his ring gear gets smaller every year, revealing more of himself to the world. My question is, what is the appropriate trunks to butt cheek ratio for ring gear?
I should be able to see the dingleberries on their ass.
Alright?
That's
And
how much it should be.
the main event, the question everybody wants to know. Have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
Oh, of course. But I also suffer from multiple personality disorder, so the stranger is me. That does not count.
We'll take it. And that is the correct answer. Thank you so much, Scotty, for coming on here and doing this with us.
Oh, absolutely. This was an absolute blast, Oliver.
And once again, what can we find you on social media?
Well, you can find me on Adult Friend Finder at 12345, which is actually also the combination to my front door alarm. And you can also follow me on farmersonly.com because I love me some farmers' daughters, and if you really want to buy something from me and support a cause, well, then you can support the National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood at nomam.org and make a donation in my name.
And of course, if you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment both on YouTube and Castbox. Join us every Wednesday for our interviews. Join us Saturday for our preview and review shows. Um, until then, you can follow the show on social media as well at Wrestling with E, and you can follow us individually on Twitter as well at JamesJ993. Where can they find Kaliko?
I am Kaliko. Not show, not yo, not even bro, but I am Kaliko.
And you could send your thoughts and prayers to Scooter Dust at Scooter Dust and the UNB network as well. For our very special guest, Scotty B, Kaliko Yachts, the late Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.